Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll ride his man on the option. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a third and long. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cheek. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Wants to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to run it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Slammed down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Tulane stuck with horrible field position will try to get out of trouble on first down. On the run, it's Combs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Tulane right back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Cheek. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. There he goes. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The give out of the gun.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 7 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Nice move, creates some space. Got a lot of room. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Tulane. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Tulane 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finds a little space. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tulane right back to the line. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave!
Well, this guy's dynamic and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Navy offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's
just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Orji. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Navy will try to find its way out of this hole here on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Breaks into the open. Tripped up for the tackle. Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneak.
Found a seam on the left. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right, and I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Tulane right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Navy will have to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds a spot in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Tulane to the line facing 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. If it's working, why change it, and that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Tulane right back to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Soft spot in the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, looking for a man. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. Complete on the shuffle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab down the middle. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They go to the ground. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Navy quick to the line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Cheek. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Tulane, 24. Navy, 17.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's open on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Lets it go to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. The screen, and watch out. At the 20, he's got space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now on the option. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Tulane right back to the line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Tulane right back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
First and goal, Tulane.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
38, Navy 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After the run, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down. Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he's he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. He'll pull it on the read. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The pull and throw off the RPO. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
He did not make making a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Gage. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.